I think that, okay, so I know I'm always emphasizing having high self-esteem, having healthy self-esteem, having good self-esteem, because it dictates the rest of the relationships in your life. Like when you have good self-esteem, then there's certain things that you just don't allow. There's certain experiences that you don't go through because you feel so good about yourself. And so, I hear people be like, oh, I'm in love with this person, and they treat them like shit. And I'm like, okay, you got to get your self-esteem together, because once you get your self-esteem together, that behavior is going to start to annoy you. Because that's what happened to me. Like, I didn't have good self-esteem. I didn't know what to expect from men. I didn't know what I was worth. I didn't know any of that. And the more I came into it, I was like, why am I accepting this? You know what I'm saying? Why am I settling for this? Like, why am I dealing with this? And so I think that when you get your self-esteem together, it's not hard to fall out of love with someone who doesn't love you, or someone who cheated on you, or someone who mistreats you. Because when you love yourself, you're like, what the fuck? You're like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Because your defense mechanisms are up for something that you value. And when you value yourself, then you're like, I'm good. You can keep it pushing, player. You know what I'm saying? But when you don't have good self-esteem, it's like, oh no, well, what is he gonna think? I don't want to seem like a bitch. And oh, I don't want to be mean. And well, I haven't been hit on in a while. What if he's the only one? What if I don't find somebody else? And everybody else is in a relationship. But when you love yourself, you're like, fuck all that. Fuck all that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I love me enough to just turn it away. And that's what happened to me with just a lot of situations. It's just like, I'm so glad that men in Atlanta were not willing to give me what I was asking for, because I would have settled. Now I'm hungry. Now I know what I want. Now I have a vision. Now I have a dream. Now I have the hunger. Now I know that nobody's going to give it to me. Now I know that it's up to me to create my reality and put the work in to bring what is unseen into the seen physical reality. If someone would have given me what I was asking for, which in all reality, for the caliber of woman that I am, was not a lot. I see women working with way less that get way more than what I was asking of men. But I'm so grateful that no one was willing to give it to me, because I got very clear on what I wanted. I got very clear on what I would accept. I got very clear on everything. And now I hold a very, very, very powerful position in my own life, because nobody gave it to me. Nobody's going to give it to me. I'm going to give it to myself. And then people are going to try to come back around and get back in. But when they had it to give, they didn't give it. So they can't get back in now, because now I got it and I don't need you. And now I can have any pick of whoever the fuck I want. Because you at that time, right? I was not worthy of what I was asking for to you. But I was so worthy to myself that I said, fuck you. I'm going to go get it. No problem. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go secure it. But just know that when I go get it and I go secure it, I'm not going to be tied down by somebody who didn't give it to me. Who wouldn't give it to me. So you can be on the roster, but you can't be my man, because my man, when I give it to myself, right? My man, I'm going to be here, right? Then my man going to be, he going to be able to give me even more than what I got. Because y'all couldn't give me that simple shit that I was asking y'all for. No problem. No problem, baby. No problem. Just know that when I give it to myself, there's no need for you. There's no need for a man in my life that cannot add to me. There's no need for you. And that's the weird thing. When you treat niggas like they just dick, it's like they turn into bitches. They like, oh, well, can you just let me get settled in? Why are you trying to get some dick now? Nigga. But y'all was just about fucking until I'm just about fucking, and then now it's slow down and, oh, don't I want to talk? No, nigga, I don't want to talk. Let's fuck. Let's get this shit over. Keep it pushing. I don't know. But when you're like that, it's like the niggas is like, I'm not just a piece of dick. Yeah, okay. And I'm not just a piece of pussy, right?